Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing tonight? Tonight I am in my newer yarn room, as you can see. I don't always record up here because right across the room, or right across the hall, right there, is where David sleeps. Well, so I sleep too, but I mean, that's our bedroom. And David sleeps at different times than I do because of our job schedules. And because I sleep far less than he does, just in general. So sometimes I record downstairs, sometimes I record up here. It just depends on who's awake, who's not awake. I have the house to myself for the most part. I just went and picked up Damon, but he's downstairs right now. So I have the house to myself for the most part right now. And Damon doesn't care when I'm recording anything. So anyway, back to the video. This is the fourth and final week of September's Movie Marquee Challenge. If you have not been here before for this video series that I am doing with Sandy from Crochet A Canada. Hi, Sandy! This was Sandy's brainchild that we have been doing together, this collaboration, since January. We have been collectively picking movies. Sandy in January, me in February, then back to Sandy, and showing you the movie posters. From the movie posters, we have been drawing inspiration from the colors to make projects. I have, of course, been making blankets because that's my niche. That's my thing. That's what I enjoy doing. Sandy has been making everything. Everything. She's made a blanket. She's made bags. She has made wall hangings. Did she make an amigurumi? I can't remember if she's made an amigurumi, to be honest. I feel like she has. I know she suggested it. Don't think she made it. Don't think she made it yet. Who knows? She's definitely made bags. She's made wearables. She's made a lot of things. And if you are unfamiliar with Sandy, her links are down below for every movie marquee movie challenge. That came out weird. For every video that I do. So make sure to go check her channel out if you haven't. Make sure to subscribe and watch her videos and give her all the yarny love. I think you will find her absolutely amazing, like I do. I love her. And she comes up with really great ideas, like not just for this, but for her makes and tutorials. She shows off yarn, and you guys will love her. She's a very funny lady. Her and her husband are wonderful. Her and her whole family are wonderful. Yeah, so go check her out too, please. And yeah, so this month has been Sandy's movie month, and she has picked, I'm going to show you the poster now. She has picked The Fifth Element. So as you can see in the poster, which I can't, but you can, there's a lot of primary colors, but there's also black. So we're working with, I love working with black, as you all already probably know. There's the red, the blue, the yellow. They do meet in a little bit of green, maybe somewhere in there. There's like flesh tones for the face, the faces and such. There's quite a bit of color to pick from. Now what I did, I'm going to show you the beginning of my blanket, which you've probably already seen a lot of. I'll show you the middle of it, let me say. I will, since I have a lot more room here, actually go show you the whole thing in a minute. But so here was the idea behind it, right? With the jagged lines were the middle of the movie poster, and how it's surrounded by primary colors of the buildings being streaked and wavy on the sides. I decided to do a blanket that when I started crocheting, a lot of like YouTubers and people around the forums and things like that, the Facebook groups were doing, which was called a drop in the pond blanket. And it's features granny stitches. It starts with a square in the middle, but then you ripple out from those. There are tutorials online. I know Beth in, I don't know if she pronounces it Beth in Texas or if it's just Beth in TX. That's how you spell it, Beth in TX. And she has a blog with a pattern on too, I discovered. I was like staring at pictures and just copying it, basically the pictures, and I came up pretty similar with the way that she ended up doing it, because I did go through and like watch her tutorial and check out the pattern and stuff just to see if I was on the right track. And they're both free. Like obviously the tutorial on YouTube is, but the pattern is on her blog also, which I think you can look it up on. I feel like I looked it up on Ravelry and followed a link. So but it's out there anyway, or maybe it was just on under her video. Her vlog was on under, or her blog was under her video description. But yeah, anywho. So the yarns that I used were my slowly decreasing stash of Red Heart with Love that I had gotten in a bunch of different solids. My black is almost gone. We're getting there. I still have enough to do some projects though. The black is Red Heart with Love, and the red and different colored primary colors ish one is a Karen Jumbo, which I've told you in the last 3, but I can't remember the name of right now. I feel like it's called Salsa something. It's discontinued. I had gotten like 3 of them from a Joanne, so I think I do have 1 more to put into a project or make into some granny squares, since I have also, on a side note, been really like granny square madness going on for me as far as like stuff I want to do. I don't know why, like, and maybe it's the colder weather, just, oh, now I want to make granny squares. I don't know. I would say it's making me want to make blankets, but I always want to make blankets year round, no matter what. So that part doesn't really matter. But I did increase from what the lady said to do when I watched her tutorial. I made it, because I make everything too big. She's made, let me see, I wanted to be up closer when I showed you this, because I did make like a row of black ripple in here, because essentially these are the ripples coming out of this. So there's a row here, and there's a row here and here, and once I got out, I started making the black ripples thicker. These are 2, these are 2, these are 2, and at the end it's 3. Because at the end of the movie poster, it goes back out to black from the sides of the buildings. So, and the blur, so it's like it's a thicker blur here, and then the blur fades out into black. Okay, follow me? Am I getting a little crazy with my explanations? And I only needed for her to do, I think, 2 of the side ripple sets, but I did an extra one. And then I did 1 ripple this way also. So I'm gonna go back here and show you. I'm in my pajama pants. I'm just telling you right now, because I am still getting used to the fact that I should dress for YouTube. Normally I don't bother because my room downstairs is so small. I can't get up and show you anything. In fact, I took a picture, when I finished this, thinking that I would be recording downstairs. And that I would have to put a picture in it to show you the full size of it anyway. And I do have this weird bench thing that David had to move in here for a while. I covered it up with one of my blankets. That's one of the blankets that I had made last year or the year before from some Hobby Lobby yarn. But it's still just a bench in the middle of my yarn room, so... We'll see, actually, I guess, if I can show it to you, but I'm gonna try. Like, it's touching the floor right now, if that is any indication. So it's fairly long. Let me see if I can hold it lengthwise. That's how long it is. And you can see from back here how the black ripples, like obviously the middle one is a big black stripe, but you can see how there's more color here and how the black ripple shows up here. But yeah, that was the ending of it, really. And it's all just done in the, like I said, the granny stitch. It's just like, once you turn it on its side, it's granny, like a granny ripple, basically. And then once you finish each side, it's a granny ripple this way too. So, there's the peaks and there's the valleys. In the valleys, I did, because I don't do a chain one in between my clusters, I did from one side to one side in the valley, I did a crochet two together, a crochet two double crochets together in each valley, just to make it a tighter valley. I know I keep saying the word valley, but I don't know, and then like I said, I didn't do a chain in between because it makes a tighter fabric to me. So that's like one suggestion that I have if you decide to tackle this and look up the pattern. But yeah, other than that, that is what I have. Damon is going to join me to draw the October movie. So I've only got 2 left. So it's going to be, I remember one that's I remember both of them. So it's going to be one or the other. But I'm going to not make him come upstairs because he's busy doing some stuff of his own. So I'm going to meet him downstairs in my other yarn room. And I'll bring you guys with, and we'll go pick the movie, all right? So I will be back in just a second for you. All right? Be right back, guys. Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch back again, and I have a guest with me. You could actually have gotten a seat if you had wanted to.
Yeah, but I wanted to be weird.
Well, it worked. So as promised, we are back with my lovely cauldron that Damon actually got me. And there are, no peeking, 2 movies left.
It was meant for yarn.
And I will use it for yarn, but I couldn't resist when we were picking. And you have to admit, it's a cute idea, too.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
See, actually, there's going to be a glare, but see, it says Witch's Brew. Isn't that cute? The bottom part says, brewed with only the finest all-natural ingredients in the grand tradition of Salem's finest witches. Since 1962, Witch's Brew. You didn't know all that, did you? That's the fine print.
1692, you said 1962.
What did That's what I meant. Technically, both are right.
I guess.
Anyway. All right, so Damon is going to draw. We have 2 movies left from my pick. So for October. And don't forget to show them too. Lord of the Rings. So
which one are you going to do? Like Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, or what's the name of the last one? Why am I drawing a blank on that?
Return of the King.
Yeah, Return of the King. Or are you going to do like The Hobbits or the new Lord of the Rings TV series?
I think I was thinking of The Fellowship when I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I guess I should have been more specific. I can I would accept any of them. But I'll probably put up the poster for the Fellowship of the Ring. But again, so the Lord of the Rings is the one that Damon picked, in case you missed it. And
it's actually kind of funny because I've been really into Lord of the Rings right now, and I like watch them to fall asleep.
He has been.
And I may have started the show on Amazon. And
we're supposed to watch that together.
You said you don't want to watch it because we got so many other things we're watching.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said that about the other shows, but I want to watch that.
We can still watch it.
Damon's lucky that YouTube's recording right now. And I'm not sure they'll let me crochet in jail.
No, they wouldn't let you have a hook because you could stab somebody.
It's a needle. Maybe with a Susan Bates hook, I couldn't, because, I mean, they're kind of pointy.
What?
You. Lord of the Rings. Any of you guys want to watch the show with me? In case I haven't mentioned it, I will put the poster up right here for you guys right now. And that is going to be October's movie. So this will be out September 30th. So you have the extra day to plan. I know the poster for it that I chose has got like some earth tones in it this time. Greens. There's probably a little bit of a gold tone. I'm sure there is for at least the ring. Frodo's in it. There's guaranteed to be some blue for his eyes. We're going to have Gandalf, so there'll probably be some gray. So yeah, a lot of earthy tones. It's been a while since I picked out the poster picture, so forgive me for not remembering all the colors right away. But I have a pretty decent idea considering I've watched that movie a lot. But if you are super drawn to any of the three in the trilogy, I would accept any of them. Just post that one when you post, because that was the other part that I forgot to mention in the intro upstairs, was our Facebook groups are also going to be linked down below, and we would love it if you guys would participate with us, and if you would draw inspiration from these posters too and make something. It doesn't have to be a blanket, it doesn't have to be whatever item Sandy's making, it can be anything you guys want. I know Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks is making squares just to join to make one big movie marquee blanket by the end of the year. Bella has been making a blanket pretty much each time. I think she made a wearable at least once too. There's been different intricate squares. There has been baskets. There's been doll blankets. At the beginning of the year, we were seeing some doll blankets. Yeah, so anything that you want to make and share, I love it. I know Sandy loves it. I think I speak for her when I say we love anything that you guys want to share. I love you guys' yarn hauls and everything else that you want to post. So yeah, if you haven't yet, consider joining our Facebook groups also. So I think I'm done pandering, and
don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
That also. Well, especially the subscribing part, because I think I mentioned before, we're only 90-ish people away from 3,000. So actually the last video that I mentioned that in, I actually lost a subscriber. I think somebody was like, oh yeah, I forgot to unsubscribe from her. So, but yeah, if you haven't yet, please consider it. Hit the bell. I'm going to have a lot coming up over the next few months. So, and keep me company, because this guy's moving out on me and doesn't even want to watch Lord of the Rings with me. So
I never said I wouldn't watch it with you.
All right. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you like the movie choice. And if you don't, remember you can do any movie that you want. Just post the movie poster along with your make, and we would love to see what inspires you guys. So until next time, go over to Sandy's channel, give her some love too, and I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.